What exactly is Transformation Thursday? Joining me live in the studio, it's Deb Cabral, the Declutter Coach. Tell me more, Deb.
Hey, Matt. How are you?
Doing excellent.
Good. I'm really excited for our new weekly segment. Every Thursday, we're going to give tips to listeners on how to organize their home, their workspace, or their life.
Now, can you declutter my mind?
I can absolutely do that,
Okay.
Yes. We're going to start doing yoga here
Awesome.
every Thursday morning.
Now, you're a TV host, a speaker, a professional organizer. What else do you do? Do you do Windows?
No, we don't do Windows. I'm also a productivity and efficiency coach, so I do a lot with businesses, small and large as well. So it's kind of a derivative of being a professional organizer working on the business side of things.
What are we going to talk about today?
Today we're going to talk about 5 ways to fake a mudroom.
When you sent me that, I admit I had to Google mudroom. I've never heard of a mudroom before.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it's like where kids kick off their shoes when they're coming in from the outdoors.
Yes, or grown-ups. We can kick off our shoes there too.
True, true.
And what we do in a lot of our clients' homes is we create mudrooms where there weren't any. So for example, in some homes there isn't a specific room that you enter from the garage or maybe off the kitchen that gives you a place to store all those coats and winter boots and shoes and all that. And so we fake a mudroom. We actually create a mudroom. So here's one way. You can kind of make a corner. Take a corner and make it a mudroom. And it's very easy. You can put a small bench. You can put hooks so that you can hang coats and book bags and so forth. We also will add shelves where you can add a basket. So you kind of take a corner. It could be of an entryway, of a kitchen, but you can make them. You can really fake a mudroom.
I can do this too?
You absolutely can.
I don't know about that.
You can do it. I have faith in you.
All right, so tell us the 5 ways we can actually fake.
The second way is turn a hallway into a mudroom. And we did this recently for a family in Ilion, and it looked amazing. We had a different hook for each child. We put it at the level where they were going to be able to reach it because they were younger. And then we actually hung their school picture above each of the hooks.
Aww.
It was very cool. And then at the end of the hallway, on the back of the door, we attach with Velcro one of those clear shoe protectors. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. I'm trying to picture this.
You can use them like over the door, but sometimes we like to hang them with Velcro too. They're just sheer clear pocket protectors that you put shoes in and they hang. But
I do know now. Okay, yes,
so we put gloves and scarves and things like that for the kids. And then for the parents, they could stick their cell phone or their wallet if they wanted to get everything ready for the morning.
This is great.
It's really fun. We also hung a cork board so that we could put all the invitations and things for the kids' sports and so forth. And then we also did a dry erase board that we color-coded activities for each family member.
Where does the inspiration lie in coming up with all these ingenious ideas?
I say that I come from neurotically organized genes. So my parents were very organized people, and I don't know, it's the way my brain works, Matt.
I hear like in a couple of weeks we're going to try to rummage through my boss's office because it's an absolute disaster.
We are going to do a complete redo of Eric's office and film it for our show, so we can't wait. He's a good sport.
Yes, he is. So, I hear we can find you on TV too, right?
We have a television show called Organization Motivation. We've been on here in the Utica market since 2011. We really love helping our local clients and thank those of them that are willing to be on our show. We started airing in Syracuse a little over a year ago. And in addition, the television show is on in Watertown. And we are working with other stations throughout New York State that have our new segments, which are called Organized in 60 Seconds. So we are in Rochester and Elmira and a few more cities. And now we are actually taking it to the road. We're going national. I told you, and it was funny, you told me this is where you lived. We actually got picked up in Bakersfield, California.
Yeah, Bakersfield, lovely Bakersfield.
Yes. Is that your home or you just lived there for a while?
I lived there for 3 years.
Okay.
2 years, one in Sacramento and 2 in Bakersfield. Actually, Oildale. Google Oildale.
Oildale.
And then run for your life.
Okay. So let me give you the third way, Matt. You're going to designate a spot in your garage. We do this for a lot of folks too, especially in the winter if you don't want to bring those muddy boots and all of that into the house. You can take an area of your garage, again, and just kind of take a corner and do exactly what I talked about. Hooks and shelves and a little bench and just create it where there wasn't one before.
What if I don't know how to do this stuff myself?
Well, you can hire us, Matt. We'd love to work with you.
Right.
The other thing, number 4, is rethink a closet. I do some work with Better Homes and Gardens. They have 2 specialty magazines. They're called Storage and Secrets of Getting Organized. And one of my projects with them recently was taking a closet and kind of just thinking outside the box and doing something different with it. And this is another way that you can create a mudroom, and we did this for a family in Iowa. We actually took out the bar. We left the shelf above, you know, a traditional closet that you would see in a front hall. And we took out the bar, painted it. We kind of did a little, you know, decorating on the inside, but we put hooks on all 3 sides at 2 different levels. So the kids could put their hooks on the lower level, adults on the top level, and then we kept a little shelf in the bottom for shoes. And we were able to store 3 times as many coats than if you just had the bar.
Clever.
So it was really cool. You just kind of, you know, think outside the box, take the bar out. You don't need to leave the bar in the closet. And then the 5th way to fake a mudroom is to create a nook. And again, you can do this in a variety of different ways. You can put a little bench, again, in an area that you wouldn't necessarily think of. It could be an alcove. You see that in some houses. There's kind of a little crazy alcove. It could be because of the way the house was designed to add another closet or a restroom. But we like to take those alcoves and make them really interesting. So that's another great way to just create a mudroom where there wasn't one.
You are awesome. Now tell us about this coupon code we have here, too.
Okay, just for special Light 98.7 listeners, if you're interested in working with the Declutter Coach team, we have a special coupon code which gives you 10% off of all of our services. Our services are very reasonable, and we're very confidential, and bottom line is we're going to help you get organized, but we're going to have fun. The coupon code is Light 98.7, right on Declutter Coach, right on decluttercoachdeb.com.
And that's your website.
That is our website for our Declutter Coach division, yes.
And we should also have this audio up on our website later on this morning.
Great.
And maybe some video, too.
That'd be fun.
Oh, hey. I'm waving to you on the video screen.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, it's Deb Cabral, the Declutter Coach, live in the studio. Our first edition, the first installment of Transformation Thursday.
Yes. Every week. I'm so excited to be with you, Matt. You're a fun, hip guy.
Well, something my mom thinks. Anything else you want to add or close with?
No, I tell everybody just start. You know, a lot of folks will call us and say, Deb, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know where to begin. I've got a mess here, a mess there. I always tell people the biggest problem is getting folks to start. So if you can spend 5 minutes today just doing something, taking that pile off your desk or cleaning off your dining room table or putting your laundry away that's been stacked on your bed for a few days. Just start 5 minutes a day, and over time, I always tell people small changes over time yield big results.
Deb Cabral, the Declutter Coach.
Thank you,
Matt.
Matt.
Thanks for swinging by today.